Hi guys, welcome. I'm Carl Graham, the founder of the Rollmodels Academy, and I am super excited to share this free video session with you. It is probably the most important things that you need to know right now, whether you're an upcoming model, whether you're just starting out, whether you want to look to get into the industry, or whether you're actually already a pretty established model. These three elements of the industry, even I now, after 15 years, I still have to look at these three elements because they are about you showing the client what you are and what you can offer in your profile. Now that profile needs to be consistently and continually updated throughout your entire career. Now, at the very beginning, I did not know that. So, when I first started, I had to go through all of these elements and learn the hard way. I had to learn from people. I had to go and find out who the professional people were. A lot of them were not, and obviously I wasted a lot of time and a lot of effort. But actually, over this period of time, it taught me the elements of what makes a really, truly professional model and a model who can sustain their career for a long period of time. I want to point out here that the modeling industry is just like any other industry. It's just like any other business. The only difference is that instead of selling a particular product, you're selling yourself. Now, what do I mean by any other business? Well, I mean that most businesses, they have to learn about their industry. Most people who are looking to do a job, they have to learn about how to do that job. And that's the same for modeling. And you have to make sure that you're going to the right people that have done what you want to do or are already achieving what you want to achieve. Now, obviously, when I first started, that wasn't available. Even to this day, that is not available online. And for me, it's my passion now to share this knowledge, to share this experience with so many people around the world. Hence why it's on video, that's why it's online, because I can reach out to so many other people now in the industry that have this dream and these goals of living the life as a model, and to let you know that it is possible. You know, when I first started in the industry, I had a dream as well, but my dream was to travel the world. My dream was to see as many places as possible, to experience the industry. But after a few years, I realized that actually, wow, it's an amazing industry that I can make some serious money out of, and I can make it a career. It can be my job. You know, it can be something that I love to do every day. It can be something that I wake up and be excited to do, and that's really what this industry is about. However, it does have its issues. It does have its problems. It's a tough industry. It's very competitive. This day and age now, 15 years later from when I started, there's even more people trying. There's even more awareness because of social media and being online. Wow, the competition is fierce right now. So for you getting into it, it's a much more tough industry right now than what it was 15 years ago for me and what it was 25 years ago, you know, back in the 80s and the early 90s when the boom of modeling really started. So from my experience, and now from what I've learned on this journey, I want to share that with you now. I want to allow you the opportunity to live this dream and to start setting goals of being a model and living that lifestyle. So I have to start at the very beginning. There's so much to learn, but I'm going to start at the very beginning. Now, the first thing that every model needs and will need for the entire length and breadth of their career is Polaroids. Now, these Polaroids should be updated every 3 months or every 6 months for the entire length of your career. Now, why? Well, Polaroids are there to show the client exactly what you are like and to show the client exactly what you can do. Now, of course, throughout our time, from when we start at 16 or when we start at 20, we're not the same when we start reaching 25, 30, 35, 40, and even 50 and 60. So this is where Polaroids are fantastic for the client to see you as you are right now, not how you were in your prime time 20 years ago at 18 years old. You know, it's how you are now so you can continue selling yourself to the clients. This is an industry, this is a business. This is something that you need to be aware of before you're getting into the industry because you will be eaten alive if you don't understand the principles of what you're trying to share to the clients and what the clients really want to see to book you. So Polaroids are probably the most important thing. You need to do them straight away. You need to have a set of Polaroids even before you start shooting your portfolio. And there's two reasons for that. Clients will book you from Polaroids. They will, and they can if they're done properly. The other thing is that photographers from your Polaroids will want to work with you to create portfolio shots. Now that is also very important, because if you can capture the eye of an amazing photographer who's going, yes, I want to shoot that person, and then you do an amazing shoot with that photographer, wow, your portfolio gets increased like nobody's business. He's then spreading the news that you're an amazing model, and already you're really making waves in the industry straight away, and they come from great Polaroids. So in this video, I'm going to keep it very short and simple. I'm going to tell you what you need to do with the Polaroids and why. With your Polaroids, you have to realize that they will be non-edited. You will wear minimal makeup. If you're a guy, no makeup, or if you need a little bit of touch-up, it's okay. And you will not be photoshopped. There will be no editing of these images. They are a clean snapshot to show you exactly how you are right now. So bear that in mind, guys, because if a client or an agency sees Polaroids that are edited, have professional lighting, have your hair done, and a Photoshop, they will not accept them. You need to sell yourself as you are right now, because that's going to get you a lot of work over the next 20, 30, 40 years of your career. So the first thing is, understand that you do not have to worry about doing your hair in a particular way, doing your makeup in a particular way. Just keep it very natural. And if you have long hair, you need to show the client with it down and with it up. And if you're a guy, you need to have one without your beard and one with your beard. And what's the reason for that? Well, a client wants to know that you're versatile. And to be honest, for your career, you can't be known as just one thing all the time. You need to show versatility. You need to be like a chameleon. You know, so the Polaroids are there to create the perception of you being able to do so many different elements within the industry. And I'm going to give you those points right now. So the second thing, that you need to be aware of is what you need to wear on your Polaroids. Now this is also extremely important, because as I say, you will have many different types of clients, and you want to try and attract every single one of them so that you can work all the time. Every day you want to be working, you want to be earning that money, you want to be reeling it in, you want to get a call after a shoot and go, right, you got another job tomorrow. That's the way we want to work. We don't just want to work once a month. We want to enjoy this industry, we want to make lots of money, we want to travel the world and do amazing things with amazing people. So, what are the elements that you need? Let's go through the females first. Okay, female, you need blue jeans, white t-shirt. Secondly, you need a summer outfit, and that's a nice summery dress that shows you off in a very sort of airy, relaxed, cool way. Thirdly, you need to have business. You need to have formal wear. And the last thing is lingerie or swimwear. So they're the four elements that you will need. The casual, which is your jeans and t-shirt, the summery, the formal, and then your swimwear. Now for the guys, what do you need? Well, the first thing is that yes, you still need to have the jeans and the white tee. You do not need to wear a summery dress, don't worry. But what you do need to show is that you can be very casual, very cool, very easy to work with. So what I would suggest there is some kind of slacks, a loose-fitting shirt, something very cool and summery like you're on the beach. The third thing is formal wear. You need a suit shot, most definitely. And fourth thing is obviously you need to show them what's underneath those clothes. Now these four elements, guys, are particular areas of the industry that you can utilize. There's a lot of work out there, but there's also a lot of competition. So how do we stand up against that competition? Well, firstly, we have to show the clients that we can do all of these different things so that we can be associated to so many different jobs. And we're going to show them that we can do that. So once you've got the crew, make sure then that your lighting is very clean, is very light, sort of semi-natural, but also we don't want to see shadows on one side of the face. We want it very clean, very easy for the client to see you. Okay, so now you have the basics of the Polaroids covered. You now need to get in front of the camera and you need to let your magic, what you know, what you feel, how you are come across to the clients. Remember that they are going to see these. You want to make sure that they visually attack them when they see your Polaroids. They're like, wow, we need that person. So even though there are certain standard things that you need for Polaroids, I need you to also think about at 1 or 2 stages in that shoot, giving them something extra, giving them something different, giving them you, giving them your reactions, your smiles, your movement, your flow, your rhythm, whatever it may be, you know, something that is unique for you, because guys, every single one of us is very unique. Not one person is ever the same. Remember that. You have a niche, you have a unique selling point that the client wants to see. They want to say, hey, this person can do that, that's brilliant for my brand, I want to book them. Profiles, now that is normally great because I've got a moving chair here I can show you. So you do a straight shot, 45, 90, we do a back, we do a 40, 95, 90, and we do a 45. Very simple, no expression, just you. Then we move on to the movement. Showing extra movement in your shots, a little bit more sort of half length. Now I've got a PDF guide that's going to be attached underneath this video that I want you to download because it's going to give you every single one of these points, step-by-step guide. So please download that and you can go over this later on. But right now I'm just going to give you the fundamentals of it, you know, the vibe of what you need to achieve. So we need to have full length, we need to have half length, we need to have some close-ups. Every single time you need to show yourself. You need to show natural, and you also need to show some expression. So we need to be moving. You give them some examples of what they're going to get when they start shooting with you. And to do this, I must insist that you practice. Because if you spend all this time with that photographer, spend all this time setting up your clothes, then you get in front of the camera and you're just like, what do I do? It's gonna waste your time. It's going to waste the energy of the entire team, and that's not the sort of thing that you want to do. So always remember, guys, to practice before you shoot. Right, and once you have those real basic profiles down, you have the movement, you have the flow, the client can see you, now they need to see something special. Now they need to see something that is unique for you. We all have it. We're all not perfect, and that's not what we're trying to say here. You know, nobody is perfect, but you need to utilize your unique selling point. You need to utilize your expressions. You need to practice. You need to give some vibe to it. You know, we need to see that smile. We need to see the intensity in your eyes. Because, guys, if you can do it on the Polaroids, there is no way in hell you are not going to be able to do it when you have an entire crew helping you. And the clients know that, and the agencies know that as well. Now, I've got some examples in the PDF download, so please check those out as well. I'm also putting some examples up here as well on screen, so you can just see some of the samples that we've shot before with other Academy members, and also shots that I've done as well. Take your time, understand what you're doing, make sure you're prepared, make sure you have all your notes ready. Now, I want to really stipulate why this is so important. Because you might just think, oh, it's just another shoot. It's not. You know, this shoot will potentially land you so many jobs that you don't even realize right now. I'm still getting jobs from just sending out my snapshots, my Polaroids. I get booked direct. Or it gets me a direct casting to the director of a shoot because they already see that I'm sort of, you know, up to scratch. I'm up to what they want. I am exactly what they need for their brand. And don't get me wrong, not everybody wants me, not everybody needs me, and it'll be exactly the same for you. But you have to increase your chances of getting that job. You have to increase your chances of stepping above the competition. That's why these are so important. And to be honest, guys, if you're looking to go out and get a modeling agency, there are other thousands of people trying to do the same thing. Modeling agencies do not have budget or the time to be dealing with you on a one-to-one basis to get your Polaroids up to scratch. Now, if they really believe that you are what they want for their agency, fine, that's no problem. But you imagine walking in with your Polaroid sets already done, up to scratch, up to industry standards, and being professional. Imagine walking in and saying, hey, this is me, here's my Polaroids. In their mind, they're already thinking, wow, this person really knows what they're doing. This person has taken the time and the effort to show me that that person knows exactly what they're doing. And then the agency sees the potential of selling you to their client database. Now that's the beauty of the Polaroids. That is why they're so important, because it stands you up against the competition. It takes you above and beyond, and it allows you to see what you're good at, what you're not so good at, and what the things that you can improve on. All right, guys. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've given you some insight into the industry. I hope I've given you some insight into how Polaroids can really benefit your career, what you need and why you need them. Please look at your emails. I'm going to send through the second video in the next couple of days. That's going to be about the portfolio and why the portfolio is the second most important thing in your profile, and how you can achieve a great portfolio that's perfect for your unique selling point. Thanks very much. I'm Carl Graham, founder of the Rollmodels Academy. Look forward to seeing you on the second video. Thanks, guys.